Imagine being surrounded by a vast enemy force, outnumbered and outmatched, yet standing firm, fearless. This was the reality for Spartan King Leonidas. A man of unwavering resolve, Leonidas was a beacon of courage and strength, leading with an iron will that was both admired and feared. In the heart of the Persian Wars, Leonidas stood as a formidable leader. His leadership of the Spartan army is etched in history, a testament to his indomitable spirit and relentless determination. He was a man who knew no compromise when it came to his duty to Sparta. But what set Leonidas apart was not just his military prowess or his strategic acumen. It was his mindset, his unyielding belief in the values he held dear. He was a man who did not care for the opinions of others, a trait that was instrumental in shaping his leadership style. In a world where the opinions of others often hold sway over our actions, Leonidas was a striking exception. He was not swayed by the whispers of dissent or the allure of popular opinion. He was guided instead by his duty to Sparta and his commitment to the values it upheld. His disregard for the opinions of others was not born out of arrogance or indifference. It was a conscious choice, a reflection of the Spartan philosophy that valued duty and honor above all else. It was this mindset that propelled him to lead the 300 Spartans into the Battle of Thermopylae, knowing full well the odds stacked against them. Leonidas was a man who lived and died by his principles. He didn't let the opinions of others dictate his actions or decisions. Instead, he was guided by his duty to Sparta and his own values. His story serves as a powerful reminder that to lead with conviction, one must first have the courage to stand by their beliefs, regardless of the opinions of others. The Spartan culture was one of discipline, courage, and loyalty. These values shaped Leonidas and his attitude towards other people's opinions. The Spartans were no ordinary society. They were a warrior culture where discipline was instilled from a young age. The Spartan children, from the tender age of 7, were taken away from their families and enrolled in the agoge, a rigorous training program that honed their physical, mental, and moral character. This discipline, this adherence to a set of rules irrespective of personal desires, is what Leonidas grew up within. It's no wonder he was unswayed by the opinions of others. Courage was not just a virtue for the Spartans, it was a way of life. They believed that a glorious death on the battlefield was the highest honor a Spartan could achieve. This courage was not just about facing the enemy in battle, but also about standing against societal pressures and norms. Leonidas was a prime example of this. When faced with the overwhelming Persian army at the Battle of Thermopylae, he chose to stand, to fight, and to die with honor. He was not influenced by the opinions of those who thought it was a suicide mission. Loyalty, too, was a cornerstone of Spartan society. Loyalty to Sparta, to their comrades, and to their values. Leonidas's loyalty was unshakable. His decision to lead the 300 Spartans against the Persian army was an act of loyalty to his city-state and to his values. He didn't let the fear or doubts of others affect his decision. These Spartan values, discipline, courage, and loyalty, were more than just words for Leonidas. They were principles he lived by, principles that guided his every decision. His disregard for others' opinions was not a sign of arrogance or disdain, but rather a reflection of his unwavering commitment to these values. Leonidas's disregard for others' opinions wasn't a sign of arrogance, but of his commitment to the values he held dear. Adopting a mindset similar to Leonidas's can bring about a wealth of benefits, including increased confidence, resilience, and authenticity. This may sound daunting, but the payoff is immense. Imagine a world where you're unencumbered by the opinions of others, where your actions are dictated by your own values, passions, and beliefs. This is the world Leonidas lived in, and it's one you can inhabit too. One of the most significant advantages of this mindset is confidence. When you aren't swayed by other people's perceptions, you gain a sense of self-assuredness that's unshakable. You become your own person, standing firm in your convictions, much like Leonidas stood firm, even in the face of a vast Persian army. Resilience is another key benefit. In the face of adversity, those who are not bound by others' opinions have the ability to bounce back stronger, just as Leonidas did. They understand that failure isn't a reflection of their worth, but a stepping stone to greater success. Then there's authenticity. When you're not trying to fit into someone else's mold, you're free to be yourself, in all your unique glory. You become a genuine, unapologetic version of yourself, just like Leonidas, who never wavered from his Spartan roots and values. Now, imagine the impact this can have on your personal growth and success. When you pursue your passions without fear of judgment, you unlock a level of fulfillment that's deeply satisfying. Taking risks becomes less daunting because you're not scared of what others will think if you fail. And standing up for your beliefs, even when they're unpopular, becomes a testament to your strength of character. But remember, not caring about what others think doesn't mean ignoring feedback or advice, but having the courage to stay true to yourself and your values. Like Leonidas, we should be open to learning and growing, but we should never let others dictate our path. After all, our journey is ours to navigate, and the only opinion that truly matters in the end is our own. Embracing this mindset is a journey, but one that is well worth it. Here are some practical steps to start. The first step in this journey is to focus on your own values and goals. It's easy to get swayed by the opinions of others when you don't have a clear sense of what you stand for. So take some time to figure out what is important to you. What are your passions? What are your dreams? Once you have a clear vision of your own path, it becomes easier to tune out the noise from the crowd. Let's take the example of Amelia Earhart. She was a woman who dared to fly when the world said she couldn't. She had a clear goal of becoming a pilot, and she didn't let societal norms or opinions deter her. She focused on her passion and made history. Next, practice self-acceptance and self-compassion. Understand that it's okay to make mistakes and have flaws. You're human after all. Instead of beating yourself up or worrying about others' judgments, learn to forgive yourself and move forward. Remember, every successful person has faced setbacks and criticisms. It's how you handle them that matters. Consider Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before he invented the light bulb. He didn't let failures or criticisms get to him. Instead, he embraced them as learning opportunities. So be kind to yourself and remember that progress, not perfection, is the goal. Surrounding yourself with supportive people is another crucial step. Look for individuals who uplift you, believe in your dreams, and encourage your growth. They can provide the positive reinforcement you need when doubts start to creep in. Think about the Beatles. They faced numerous rejections early in their career, but they had each other for support and encouragement. They didn't let the negative opinions of others deter them, and they went on to revolutionize the music industry. Challenging negative self-talk and limiting beliefs is also vital. Recognize when you're being overly critical of yourself or when you're holding yourself back because of fear of judgment. Remind yourself that you're capable and deserving of achieving your dreams. Lastly, take small steps outside of your comfort zone. It can be as simple as trying a new hobby or speaking up in a meeting. These small victories can boost your confidence and help you realize that other people's opinions don't define your worth. Remember the story of J.K. Rowling. She was a single mother living on welfare when she started writing Harry Potter. Despite numerous rejections, she kept pushing forward. She took risks and stepped out of her comfort zone, and it led to incredible success. Remember, it's a process. Don't rush it. Each small step you take brings you closer to the freedom and empowerment of not caring what others think. In the grand scheme of things, it's your life, your path, your decisions. We've delved into the life of the Spartan king Leonidas, a man who was unflinching in his duty and unyielding to the opinions of others. His mindset, shaped by the Spartan values of discipline, courage, and loyalty, emphasized the importance of individual sacrifice for the greater good. Adopting a similar mindset can bring about increased confidence, resilience, and authenticity. It can lead to personal growth and success, enabling us to pursue our passions, take risks, and stand up for our beliefs. We've also discussed practical strategies to help us foster this mindset, focusing on our own values and goals, practicing self-acceptance, challenging negative self-talk, and stepping out of our comfort zones. It's a journey that requires time and effort, but the freedom and empowerment it brings is priceless. We'd love to hear from you, Subscribe to our channel or leave a comment with your own tips and experiences. Just like Leonidas, make your own path, regardless of what others might say.